Right now, a giant sunspot big enough to swallow dozens of Earths is staring right at us. This isn't science fiction. This is real, and it's happening above our heads. It's called Active Region 37766, and it's a monster. This sunspot is so massive, so volatile, that it's been spitting out powerful solar flares, one after another. And here's the kicker. It's aimed directly at Earth. So, what does that actually mean for us down here? Well, imagine the sun as a cosmic cannon, and these solar flares are the cannonballs. When a powerful one hits us, it's called a geomagnetic storm. It won't physically harm us. You won't feel it on your skin. But our technology? That's another story. These storms can wreak havoc on our modern way of life. We're talking about widespread power outages, scrambled satellite communications, and a complete knockout of our GPS systems. Think about it. No internet, no phone service, no navigation. The world as we know it could grind to a halt. Now, you might be thinking, haven't we heard this before? Yes, solar activity is a natural cycle, but what makes AR4366 so concerning is its size, its complexity, and its direct orientation towards us. Scientists at NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center are watching it around the clock. They've already recorded multiple X-class flares, which are the most intense kind. An X-class flare is like the heavyweight champion of solar eruptions. And when one of these is followed by a coronal mass ejection, or CME, a massive cloud of solar plasma hurtles through space. If that cloud hits Earth, that's when the real trouble starts. Let's get specific. What parts of our lives are most at risk? First, the power grid. A severe geomagnetic storm can induce powerful electrical currents in our long transmission lines. These currents can overload transformers, the backbone of our electrical system, causing them to fail. And these aren't just simple fuses you can replace. Large transformers can take months, even years to build and install. Widespread long-term blackouts are a very real possibility. Which cities are most vulnerable? You might be surprised. It's not just about being in a big city, it's about geography and geology. Regions at higher latitudes, like in the northern United States and Canada, are naturally more susceptible. Think cities like Seattle, Minneapolis, Chicago, Boston, and New York. The Earth's magnetic field, which normally protects us, funnels these energetic particles towards the poles, intensifying their effects in these areas. Furthermore, the underlying rock composition in certain regions can make the ground more conductive, exacerbating the induced currents and power lines. Places like the East Coast and the Pacific Northwest have geological features that make them particularly vulnerable. Then there's our interconnected world of communication. Satellites are right in the firing line. The radiation from a solar storm can damage their sensitive electronics, effectively frying them. This would mean no more GPS, your car's navigation, airline flight paths, shipping routes, even financial transactions that rely on precise timing from GPS satellites, all gone. Radio communication would also be severely disrupted. High-frequency radio, used by airplanes and for emergency broadcasts, could be blacked out for days. Even your cell phone and internet could be affected, as much of the infrastructure relies on satellite links and a stable power grid. Imagine the cascading effects. No power means no water pumps, no refrigeration for food and medicine, no gas station pumps. No communication means emergency services would struggle to coordinate. No GPS means transportation networks would be in chaos. It sounds apocalyptic, but this is the scenario that governments and space agencies are preparing for. The famous Carrington event of 1859 provides a historical precedent. Back then, a massive solar storm fried telegraph systems across the globe, starting fires in telegraph offices and giving operators electric shocks. The aurora borealis was so bright that people could read newspapers by its light at midnight. If a storm of that magnitude hit us today, with our profound dependence on technology, the consequences would be catastrophic, with damage estimates reaching into the trillions of dollars. So, what are we doing about it? Scientists are getting better and better at forecasting space weather. Satellites like the Solar and Heliospheric Observatory, or SOHO, and the DS-COVAR satellite give us an early warning system. They monitor the sun for flares and CMEs, giving us anywhere from a few hours to a couple of days' notice before a storm hits Earth. This warning is crucial. It gives power grid operators time to take preventative measures, like rerouting power or temporarily taking sensitive equipment offline. Satellite operators can put their spacecraft into a safe mode to protect their electronics. But preparation is key. As individuals, what can we do? It's similar to preparing for any other natural disaster, like an earthquake or a hurricane. Have an emergency kit ready. This should include water, non-perishable food, a first aid kit, flashlights, batteries, and a hand crank or battery-powered radio. Having some cash on hand is also a good idea, as ATMs and credit card systems would be down. Make a family emergency plan. Know how you would contact each other if normal communication lines are down. The threat from Sunspot, AR4366, is a stark reminder that we live in a dynamic and sometimes violent solar system. While the sun gives us life, it also has the power to disrupt it in a major way. We can't stop a solar storm, but we can understand the risk, we can prepare, and we can build more resilient infrastructure. This isn't about fear-mongering, it's about being informed and ready. The sun has sent us a warning shot, and it's up to us to listen. This particular sunspot, AR4366, will eventually rotate away from its Earth-facing position. But the sun's cycle of activity is on an upswing, heading towards what's known as the solar maximum, expected around 2025. This means we're likely to see more large, complex sunspots and more powerful solar flares in the coming months and years. This isn't a one-time event, it's the new normal for a while. The ongoing research and monitoring are our best defense. Scientists are working on advanced models to better predict the intensity and trajectory of these storms. Engineers are designing more robust electrical grids and hardened electronics that can withstand the effects of space weather. It's a race against time, a fascinating intersection of astrophysics, engineering, and public safety. So, the next time you see a beautiful aurora display in the sky, remember its more powerful and potentially disruptive origin. It's a visual manifestation of the incredible energy our sun is capable of unleashing. Sunspot AR4366 is a powerful wake-up call, urging us to look up, understand the forces at play, and prepare for a future where space weather is as important as the weather here on Earth. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video informative, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the science and events shaping our world. Stay safe and stay curious.